In this part, I'm going to show you how to connect the Dean's Update from an email browser to a web browser. Now, the first way we do this is by making sure that in mailindex.html there is this little sentence and link right above the header image, and it says view it in your browser. And the reason we have that is because the first way we're going to push out the Dean's Update is via vertical response through email. And so, for instance, this is my Gmail right here, and you'll see vertical response has nicely added these social networking buttons. It also has this image right here. Now, right now, it looks just fine in my email browser. However, if it didn't, I could easily click View It in your browser, and I'd be immediately taken to a website version of it in a web browser. So that is why we want to make sure to always start with mailindex.html, because this is important to always have in our vertical response version. And that is actually the only difference between mailindex.html and index.html. And as you'll see here, if I click back and forth between index.html and mailindex.html, you'll notice that's really the only difference you're going to see. So that's why we start with mailindex.html, because then once we are completely done with the Dean's Update, we highlight that right there. We go to this table row and say delete and get rid of it. Now, the other way that we connect the Dean's Update from email to a web browser is through what is called anchor links. And what you see here, here's a headline for a story. And we go over here and we see that there is an absolute URL plus what's called an anchor. Now if we go over here and we go to the news page, we're going to see that when that link is clicked from the Dean's Update, I click on it here, and I'm immediately taken to not just the web page, but exactly the point where the story appears. And if you look in the code for this news page, you'll see this is your anchor link. Typically, you only need this. You only need a link tag plus an ID, but for Firefox, a little bit pickier, it wants you to add this div with a style equal clear both. So those are the two ways that we connect to the coe.sdsu.edu website. One, you go from mailindex.html to your Dean's Update web version, and the other one is we connect directly to the coe.sdsu.edu news page.